J. Calm and his team to
Mm.
possibly do some work with him.
Yeah.
And I have a producer that's also totally blind that makes a couple beats for me,
Mm.
and produces for me. And he had made a beat, and I floated the beat to J. Calm, and he made the song for me. He made a song for me on the beat, and I loved it. And he sent this project across, Emotions, and it had the open verse, and he was asking if I could find something and put on it. And I heard it and instantly fell in love with it. And funny enough, I didn't even know that Tony Kelly was the wizard behind this whole masterpiece until probably about a few months ago. Um, but you know, when I heard it, I fell in love with the project instantly. J. Calm, he has a very soulful melody. And he traditionally goes, you know, for the more pop
Yeah.
R&B type of flow,
Mm.
and the rhythm, it kind of has the pop element to it, but it
Yeah.
also has that fusion of reggae. As you said, this is the remake of the answer rhythm, or
Mm.
a modern spin
Version of
on the
it.
answer rhythm. So um, I was basically just honored to have been able to been the one to put a different type of spin on this whole project. You know.
And as you said, J Cam, his vocals, he loves the R&B
Yes,
genre. And I mean, your vocals, a lot of times people say, boy, dancehall is not only the genre that you could do R&B as well. But
that's
the
true.
song deals with themes of vulnerability and
Hmm.
confidence in relationship. Talk to us about that because a lot of time our dancehall artists don't deal with vulnerability in some of the
And,
lyrics. Talk to us about
and funny enough, now that you said vulnerability, when I actually started penning the lyrics to the part I wrote, the last line, it wasn't as vulnerable as it comes across. No, it was, dancehall kind of build on the toxicity to some degree, the petty behavior. So I kind of wrote the last line um after I said, what did I say? In your web of lies and cheating, the first line, the initial line I wrote was something along the lines of lucky say me never petty or you would have feel it, because I'm like,
it.
um, going off, oh, you did this to me, I'm going to find some sort of way and retaliate against what you've done, and his team, they reached out to me and they said, I want you to kind of lean more into your vulnerable side. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, okay, let me go with this line. But you're right, dancehall really isn't known for that. So this track that embraces vulnerability, that um embraces being more open with uh feelings,
Yeah, yeah,
it kind of adds a new spin to the genre. It kind of it gives more depth, I would
yeah,
say,
yeah,
to dancehall and reggae music as a whole. Well, I mean, reggae music kind of delves into it, but
yeah.
because this has the dancehall spin to it, it kind of adds this deeper blend. Um,
Okay,
that's how I see it.
okay. And can you just introduce emotions for us? I know Troy have it lined up there, so just introduce it, and we'll take a listen, and then we'll come back on the other side and talk a little bit about the song.
Well, the best way I could introduce this song is introducing now Emotions, a track that is going to take you through a whirlwind of emotions, courtesy the wizard himself, Tony C.D. Kelly, J. Calm, featuring yours truly, Blind Man himself, Nigy Boy. Prepare for the waterworks.
but you can't call me heartless. Many of you have thrown your baits in the ocean, waves and caught It's as if I'm the weekend, but every time with the weekends, it's just you. So who are you? Deep scars with a broken promise. Said that I trust you, find it a challenge. Late to the clues, you can call me a novice. It's been a year since you've been drowning in silence, and this ain't normal for me. Reality is I'm still trying to believe that you ain't trying with me, and I'm so scared cause I'm just so deep in emotions. I don't care who was with you. You were never ready for them. You were free. Oh babe, deep in emotions. I don't care who was chosen before me. Deep in emotions. I'm so deep. I still can't believe it. You mess with my feelings, push me off the deep end. Where is your allegiance? All I love you showed was it only false pretense. With any other man you link with, might become a victim, lock up like a prisoner. In your web of lies and cheating, gave you all of me and now I'm picking up the pieces.
Yeah, well done. Like that one.
Thank you.
You did a video for that as yet?
Yes, the video is actually out. The video and the song premiered on the same day. What is today's date? Today was Sunday. The video
Today's the
drops
30th.
Friday, so the 28th.
Okay, cool, nice. I've got to check that out.
Yeah, man, it's out, and I think the video really tells a story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I should spoil it for you, but
No, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it, because I want to see it.
just no, so then tie me up and touch. I mean,
have you seen the video, Anthony?
Yeah, I saw it, so I won't spoil it for you.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
And the listeners.
All right, cool.
Anyway, Nigy, when you talk about Tony C.D. Kelly, you're talking about a multi-platinum, a Grammy-winning producer known for iconic songs and rhythms like The Bookshelf and The Biorhythm. What was it like working with Tony Kelly? I know in today's world, you may not have to be physically in the same space, but just being involved with a project that Tony Kelly is involved with.
it's definitely a phenomenal feeling, you know. I've never met him physically. All of this is basically indirect for me, but you know, knowing Tony Kelly's discography of what he's produced, and his longevity and his success that he's been able to achieve over the decades, the decades that he's been um, in reggae and dancehall. It was just a different, a profound feeling. Being able to have been included on a project as huge as this. And funny enough, I remember one of the individuals on JCOM's team, when they were lining up, everything for the video shoot and so on and so forth, and were communicating with my team. I remember the guy said, "We're gonna show you how Tony Kelly goes to work," and I'm like, "Wow!" I'm just itching to see what this whole process might entail, because he already did his magic on the recording already. So just to see how everything um, progresses forward, that's really what you know intrigues me now. The song is out, the video is out, and it's making waves thus far. Actually, somebody had told me that they heard the song playing down in Tortola.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
so that
I
already.
heard DJ Roy
There we
played
go.
yesterday.
There we go. Road International Family. So for you right, they play something, it's going global. From Tony
Yeah.
Kelly's behind it. Um, you just
You're
gotta
gonna get
put
a lot of
put faith,
support
yeah,
then.
put faith in the process, and just know that it will go a far way. It's
Sure.
going to reach globally, because I mean, I have friends who, they constantly tell me, oh, you know, Tony, can you just remake the bookshelf, really, man? And they rave about all these big jugglings that he he um he
Mastered.
is the project. Yeah, he mastered. He's the progenitor of, and I'm like, huh. You hear about these legendary names, get the chance to meet with them or
Mhm.
to collaborate on a
To work
project
with
with
them.
them. Yeah, it just blows the mind.
True.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So try any question
And
from
it's
Nike.
it's a beautiful pleasure, to get indulged in a project like this, where you could even add this to your resume.
true.
Yeah, yeah,
Feel like I'm on a
yeah.
job interview. Job interview, and I have to walk with the resume up on the clipboard and my briefcase.
Yeah.
I said,
Mhm.
um, so 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 who have you worked with in the last 5 years?
As a matter of fact, when they ask you a question like that, you just take out the resume and slam it on the desk and say, "Look at this."
I look at the top, you see Tony C.D. Kelly.
Oh wow.
Ja,
Yeah.
ja. Mm.
Yeah, man. So Nige, I was reading a little bit about the song, and
Hmm.
it's been described as a genre-defining record. Some people say a soulful Caribbean fusion. What's your take on this?
I completely agree. As I previously said before, the sound that this record gives off, the themes, the subject that it's speaking on, it's definitely a new sound for reggae and modern dancehall. It really um is a genre defining moment because it does something as far as subject matter is concerned. It does something that is not typically uh, observed or seen in reggae and dancehall, especially modern dancehall. Where the music is normally, loud and explicit and a little edgy at times. This kind of takes a more softer approach um, as far as how it sounds, um, and it really hits you in the feels. It uh, throws you in a maelstrom of emotions.
True.
As the song is titled, "Emotions." So I do believe, as the articles are saying, this truly is a genre defining record. And I see it going places.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because like I listen to this, and it kind of gives me that
Persona.
yeah, it kind of give me the R&B type of that souls, the souls type
Okay.
of Tony Braxtonish type of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Um, that you listen to Tony Braxton and it's instantly cry. Hey,
True.
you
Yeah.
love me again. Your mind is brought to some places.
Oh, my new,
If you
right?
go college 30 years ago, your mind gone back right there. You say, oh my God, my
Wow.
first girlfriend in college. This is what happened.
Mm.
So this
Yeah, yeah.
this record kind of brings me back to a place like that. For example, like
Mm-hmm.
um, funny enough, I didn't really write with much intent, but when I went back and I listened, I started
Oh,
to
you
think.
go.
I'm like, so remember that wicked girl in a college where she when they try to lead me on and me have to cut her off.
Ja, ja.
So I,
I
I,
know
I
we're
completely agree that it's a genre defining record.
Mm.
and we're up
Um,
against time,
no,
Nigel.
no.
Right.
Before you leave,
Yeah.
I got a question here that someone just sent me a text a while ago.
Hmm.
I have some crew just bought tickets for December 12th. So she told me that she haven't seen you perform visually as yet. So she wants to know if by any chance you're going to be in attendance December 12th for the Jamaica Strong concert.
I'm not exactly sure. I
Mm.
know I was supposed to be on a concert. I think
Okay.
in this past
In
November. I think, well,
Southfield.
November soon done. But I think it has been pushed back to around that time. So as far as me being on this one,
Mm-hmm.
it's tentative.
All
I
right.
can't say
Yeah,
yet,
yeah.
but she will definitely be seeing me visually because I can see her visually. So
Mm-hmm.
she will be looking out, and I will be looking out.
Say no more.
Yeah, man.
All right,
Anyway,
cool.
finally, Nige, any new projects? I know you're always a man recording and doing a lot of new stuff. Any new projects other than this one, or it's just this you're focused on?
Well, no, man. I have other projects actually that are slated for release because I've been. I don't know if you've noticed. I've been slightly MIA for like a couple of months now. Hard at work in studio, and all I can say is, uh, next month going into January is about to
I
be
know.
a roller coaster. I don't want to
Over
spoil
big.
the surprises. All sort of sitting. You go coming like the
Mm.
flower them over cove. Mm-hmm. Keep you coming
Enough
back for
styles
more. Yeah, man.
a dumpling.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
man. Well, much success with the project.